Clark LeClaire Stadium, Greenville, North Carolina. We are set for Quinnipiac and Campbell in our winners bracket. It was close to a sellout crowd for our first game between ECU and NC State. The Camels have always traveled well from Buies Creek, North Carolina. Quinnipiac from Hamden, Connecticut. And they might have a small contingent here, but you know they have a lot to celebrate. And our Capital One starting lineups with Brian Moskey getting it going for the Bobcats. And that top four of Moskey, Marrero, Osberg, and Volgamore does not give an opposing pitcher much rest. It's Ryan Chassie on the mound, the 6'3" freshman from Apex, North Carolina. He had a good year at 7-2 with a 2.66 ERA. 85 to 89, he can crank it up in his arsenal.
Yeah, he's got a really dandy curveball as well.
Came in red hot, 7 for 12 in the MAC tournament. They went 3-0 in the MAC to advance. And the chopper to third for the first out. Campbell is the home team. Ian Osberg at the plate. Trying to drop it down, but the catch is made by Zach Minnick. Athletic catch by the man behind the plate. And a 1-2-3 for Ryan Chassie. Tyler Poulin is the ace of the staff for the Bobcats of Quinnipiac at 6'4", a senior from Randolph, New Jersey. 7-2 with a 3.73 earned run average. The business management major can pump it up there, Troy.
Yeah, really good fastball, and he'll run that into the low 90s.
Starting lineup for Campbell, Matthew Barefoot will lead it off, and he's a good one at the top of the order. Colin Wolf and Kobe Collins can pack some wallop. Down below, it's Zach Minnick and A.J. Rickett, but a 5-pitch first inning for Ryan Chassie for Campbell.
Yeah, that was pretty easy for Chassie. And again, some people across the country might see this ball game and say, what are these two teams playing each other for?
Volgamore fires a dart to Ian Osberg for the out. I'm sure both these teams felt like they could have played immediately after their emotional victories. And this one's roped to right, back, and hits the warning track, goes over Scafarello, picked up quickly, and Anshaw scoots to second for a double. He was not fooled as he turned on an inside pitch. So Anshaw at third. And hits Poulin. Will score the run. He'll get the out. But Jimenez with his 44th RBI.
And Poulin tried to hop that one, almost like a 10-2 on the wheel.
This one's well struck by Colton Bender deep to the track, and it hits the warning track. Bender going to second for the stand-up double. First hit of the game for the Bobcats off the bat of their left fielder, Colton Bender. And he got him. Climbed the ladder on Liam Scafarello, and the Bobcats leave 2 runners on. Well done by Ryan Chassie, and it's 1-0 Fighting Camels. And the defensive alignment, first baseman Collins in. This is driven to right by Moskey. Grant Harris can't play it. Late start around second base. John Delaney holds the runner and runs right through the stop sign. Here comes the throw home, and he's in there. Dylan Lutz sliding in safely to tie it at 1. So Moskey at second with the double. The stop sign was put up, but Lutz was already well around third base.
That's one of those plays as a coach, you're like, no, 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 hey, great job.
Stop! Oh. But you're okay.
Boy, that ball was ripped to right field. And Harris, watch, he misplays this one off the wall. And that's what allowed the runner.
It looked like Moskey might have been hurt after the double, but there's a little punch to right by Marrero. Moskey will score standing up, and the Bobcats grab the 2-1 lead. Andre Marrero, his 47th RBI, going to the opposite field.
A little inside-out swing by Marrero.
And this one's ripped to right. John Delaney saying hold up to Andre Marrero. Good throw by Grant Harris. That was a seed on one hop to Zach Minnick at home. But first and third and no outs.
Yeah, you can't afford to send.
How about that celebration again? They just love to keep it light. Look at that. That's spectacular. That is spectacular. Christian Nicolosi looking good. Dancing outside the dugout. That's just mischief by the Bobcats.
They're saying, hey, we're going to earn the respect.
Baltimore. First pitch from Heinzman, sky to right. Should be deep enough to score the run. Grant Harris with it. Here comes the throw home. And it's off the line. Run scores easily. Throw to second. And safe there. Good base running all around. Marrero scores the run to give the Bobcats a 3-1 lead.
Nice job right there by Vogelmoor. He got just enough of that baseball to get it out there. But strong throw by Harris, but too much speed by Marrero.
As he drops a bunt down, element of surprise. Wolf on the run, throwing to first, and he got a big league play by Colin Wolf. Flashed some leather to work out of the first and third situation. Squares around again. Good bunt. Off the mound, Poulin. Wild throw. This is dicey. 1 run scores. And Hare holds the other runner. Barefoot scoring easily. And the runner at second, Jimenez, after the misfire by Tyler Poulin. It's a 3-2 Quinnipiac lead.
Two-base error by Poulin. Just perfect location with the bunt by Jimenez.
Grounded to short. The long way by Husher, dug out by Osberg. And this tying run scores.
Just make sure it's off the plate.
Another tough play for Husher, off the balance and dropped by Osberg, and that scores a run. I knew it was problematic from the start. And then the off-balance throw by Husher on an unorthodox hop. And the run scores from Luis Jimenez.
See if he can kind of control that strike zone, not expand it.
And this one is well placed to left field. Here comes Scalfarello to score the tying run. The stop sign put on by John Delaney as Lutz is held at third, but another RBI for Brian Moskey. He's got 2 hits. And the Bobcats have tied it at 4.
Just a patient at-bat by Moskey. Waited till he got something he could handle. Hammers it right through the 6 hole right there. I think that's the right move by Delaney, holding that runner. That left fielder's playing pretty shallow.
With a threat brewing for Quinnipiac, Seth Johnson gets the call for the bullpen. The 6'1 junior from Concord, North Carolina. Throws hard, as evidenced by his strikeout total, 77 in 61 innings. He's one of their starters. And a pro prospect, 3-3 with a 4.72.
Yeah, he started 11 games for the Fighting Campbells this season.
And the chopper to Colin Wolf. High throw to first for the double play, but the run scores. Lutz crossing for the 5th run of the game for the Bobcats. Johnson's 1-2. Rangy play and a good flip. Johnson, did he get the bag? Yes, he did. All around, Kobe Collins and Seth Johnson. Collins snaring the grounder. And then the deft full count to Wolf. Hanging strong against Tyler Poulin. And Scalfarello to the track. And this one is gone. Home run. Colin Wolf on a 3-2 pitch. He ties it at 5, his 7th homer of the season. Opposite field. How do you like that?
Boy, it didn't get out by much. And you got a 6'4" Liam Scalfarello out in right field. He kind of got twisted around, and I'm not sure that. Let's see how close this is. There's a little bit of breeze blowing out to right. You see him kind of get turned around a little bit. He hasn't found the fence yet. Boy, that's just inches. It's a game of inches, and that one was close, but Whatever it takes, hit by a pitch, walks.
Oh, this one is cranked deep to left. Way back there, and a goner. Campbell goes back to back. Kobe Collins matching the power of Colin Wolfe, and it's a one-run lead.
Well, his second home run in as many days. That deserves a big foot stomp. And the Campbell fans are fired up here in Greenville. Boy, that's a big sound. He knew it. Man, back-to-back home runs off the Quinnipiac A's, Tyler Poulin. During spring training with Gary Green, their Oklahoma State shortstop.
Popped up to left. Bender towards the line, and he's got it for the third out. But back-to-back home runs for the Fighting Camels. How about this one by Colin Wolfe to the opposite field, and a souvenir. And then another one to follow it up by Kobe Collins, and Campbell leads by 1.
Good breaking ball.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Brian Moskey goes down. Tough pitch to hit.
Boy, up in the zone. Not sure if that was a strike, but
he was terrific last night. 2 hits and 2 1/3. 2 walks and 3 strikeouts. Faced 11 batters. Threw 37 pitches for his first save of the season. What'd you like about it?
Well, he's just tenacious on the mound. It was fun though.
Runner takes off. The throw down to second by Cruz is a beauty, but he's in there with a steal. Boy, what a dart by Anthony Cruz, but still the base was stolen. Colin Wolfe on deck. 3-1 the count. Nabbed by Osberg, goes the easy way to first, and that will do it. So Donnelly needs a couple. Term that's in vogue around Major League Baseball. Who do you want to pitch your high leverage innings?
Wow, 3-0 ball, and he goes and hits it.
Grant Harris with the catch. Runner takes off, a swing and a miss by Minnick. And that will do it for Campbell in the 7th. We're through 7 in Greenville. The Fighting Camels with a slim advantage. And ripped to right for a base hit. Terrific at bat for Anthony Cruz. Leads the team with 14 home runs. Blasted down the line. Cruz headed for third, scooped up by Barefoot. Cruz is in there, and Scafarello's at second. The Bobcats mounting another rally with no outs in the 8th.
Well, the pep talk from head coach John Delaney. That's what it took to fire his team up. You gotta love it.
Lutz to Collins, who checks the runner at third and goes to first. Big out for Seth Johnson. Going straight cheese if you're Johnson against Moscow.
Yeah, got to go with your best pitch.
And there it is, chopped up the middle for a base hit. 1 run will score. Scafarello around third. He's coming in to score, and the Bobcats lead by a run. 2-run single for the red-hot Brian Moskey. There's no let-up in Quinnipiac.
Well, that ball was hit right back up the middle. I don't care if your defense was playing in, back. That was a base hit all the way. And Brian Moskey just continues to deliver. Look at this ball. It's right over second base. There's no chance for anybody. And Scafarello at 6'4", 265 pounds. He's coming in from second base. And again, he can run about 6'5", 60, so it didn't.
And that's well hit down the line in left, and it is a home run. Matthew Barefoot has left the building, and we are tied up at 7. 14th of the season for Barefoot. Are you kidding me?
That's a mistake you cannot make if you're Colin Donnelly. I was being his pitching coach and advisor up here, and I said, you can't miss into barefoot. Let's see where this pitch is. It is belt high, inner half, and absolutely smoked down the left field line.
Just over the wall for barefoot. 13 hits for the Bobcats, 7 for the Fighting Camels. Evan Volgamore to Osberg at first, and that completes the inning. So Colin Donnelly gets that out, but a home run allowed to Matthew Barefoot, and we're all tied at 7 through 8. Should pitch Bender differently from what they've been doing. Not like that. No, another hit is 4th of the day.
I was about to say you got to keep it away from him. Well, that ball was, again, the balls that are hit hard are belt high and up.
Misfire. Problematic. Wow. And that's 2 bases.
It was real nonchalant. Seth Johnson stepped off the back of the rubber, and he just threw kind of a lollipop toss over to first base, and it went into the dugout. And that's how come the runner was able to advance 2 bases. Look at this throw, kind of sidearm, it just kind of sailed, and it goes into the dugout.
Colton Bender at third.
That is a huge.
Based on all the rain delays that teams have gone through, and they are going to the bullpen. It's going to be Tyson Messer's game. Pressure situation, man on third with 1 out. What's in the bag for the Bobcats? We'll find out coming up after this. New pitcher for Campbell is Tyson Messer, the 6-foot senior from Lillington, North Carolina. After Seth Johnson went 5 1/3, allowed 7 hits, 2 earned runs, 4 strikeouts, and no walks. He's responsible for the runner at third. The always energized dugout. Phi Beta Bobcat. And here comes the squeeze attempt. It gets by the catcher, Minnick, and the run scores. Well, they didn't get the bunt down, but it was a wild pitch. Kasperzik scoring the run. And Quinnipiac, never say die, leads 8-7.
Well, Messer uncorked a couple wild pitches in warm-up tosses. You come in, you only get 8 warm-up pitches, and 2 went to the backstop, John. That's how come I said, watch out. He could definitely spike one. Boy, that was a huge break, and the speed of third base. He scores easily, even without a throw.
Luis Jimenez for the 2nd out. As Huscher's retired. Here's the 1-2. Ripped, stabbed. Good play. 1 away. Dylan Lutz had it on 1 hop.
That ball was scorched. Lutz played a little mad.
They may opt to turn him around to the left side to face Andrew Workman. What a job by Colin Donnelly again out of their bullpen after he picked up the save and the victory over ECU last night. Back with Kobe Collins, his 7th of the season. And he hits him. Collins 1 for 3 with a home run. And he leans into this one and it hits him. It's getting away from Andrew Workman. Wolf, the runner at second, he checks him. This one's hit towards the gap. Mosky coming in, he can't get it. Gets by him. Runner scoring around third. Runner headed to third, and it's 2nd and 3rd with 1 out. We got a tie ball game. Campbell, the Cardiac Kids from Bowie's Creek, North Carolina, tie it up at 8.
But Johnny gets back to positioning. I talked about how deep that Quinnipiac outfield was playing. That's a routine line drive out to center field. I mean, the ball's hit well, don't get me wrong, but look where it lands. That ball, it should be easily caught, but when he's playing about 10 steps from the track out in center field, it's hit maybe 320, and he has to come in 50, 75 feet. He just doesn't make the catch. That's Mosky. a fly ball, you've got to just let it fly. No cutoff man in this situation.
Minnick lofts it to center. Should be deep enough. Mosky to the track. Runner tagging, headed to home. And there is your walk-off win. Campbell advances to Monday. Game-winning sacrifice fly by Zach Minnick, scoring the winning run. A dramatic win for the Fighting Camels.
John, it was 3 base runners, 2 hit-by pitches that came around to score. You just cannot give good teams free base runners, and it came back to haunt the Bobcats.
Well, he got it up on that jet stream, did exactly what he needed to do.